If you're feeling discouraged, read this. It's currently 10:24 p.m. on a Friday night. I'm sitting here with 400 calories in my system, running on nothing but 4 hours of sleep and undying hunger. People are dancing, laughing and drinking the night away. But for me, I'm sitting here at my computer finishing up a sales letter with only one thing in my mind: getting out of the 5-figure debt hole I created. For context, I worked hard for the past 2.5 years as a copywriter and finally made it to $10,000 months. I got the apartment, the car, and the lifestyle that I have been dreaming of for so long. And although I knew this was only one small step towards achieving my dream of becoming a millionaire, I ended up losing it all faster than I could ever imagine. Around 3 months ago, I was facing eviction not once, but 3 times. I walked outside to my car repossessed by the financing company a few days ago. Next year, I will owe around $70,000 in taxes. Probably more after this year. I'm still months behind on my APS bill. I made mistakes, fell back into old patterns. I cared about impressing strangers who ultimately left me once my mental health started deteriorating. But I realized one important lesson right here, right now in this very moment. Your belief must be bigger than your failures. It sounds like some inspirational Instagram quote. I get it. The thing is, every obstacle you're facing is meant to grow you into the entrepreneur you were meant to become. Are you going to make mistakes? Yes. Will some of these mistakes be downright dumb? Maybe. What matters is you keep going and believe in yourself more than anything else. Sure, you can work all day, but if you don't have belief, then you'll only get so far. 3 months ago, I could barely afford to purchase a home-cooked meal. I made less than $4,000 over the span of those 3 months. I looked outside at my balcony and thought about just ending it all for good. Maybe I wasn't meant to be an entrepreneur. Maybe I'm just a crap person. Today, I was able to pay the $1,600 fee to get my car from the lot. I'm sending in my rent on the 2nd of next month. And you know what? That is more than progress. It's character development. I've been able to make double this month than what I have in the past 3. Am I still in debt? Yes. But my purpose, my dream is never going to fade. And neither should yours. So if you're feeling discouraged, just know, you're stronger than any roadblock you're facing. You can and will achieve the life that is meant for you. It all starts with you. Written by ChatGPT? That was my initial thought too. This sounds more like a mental health crisis post than a business crisis post, young entrepreneurs. Take note, it shouldn't ever look like this.
This 100%. You want to be successful as a young person. Go to bed early, get your 8 hours of sleep and wake up early. Don't drink too much, etc. Focus on work and don't buy dumb shit. Don't spend money you don't have and don't try and become a millionaire overnight. This post is verging on unhinged.
I've been where you are now. And from my own experience, there is no way I could possibly have been so upbeat about my prospects. Let alone give anyone else any advice about how to get out of the mess they ended up with. Like you, I contemplated suicide many times. And I might have nothing more than my fear of pain to thank for still being here now. If I didn't have a company, I would have lost a lot more than just the business. Even though I do not understand, even in the slightest, how you've managed to maintain such a positive outlook while you're in the thick of it. I have to take my hat off in admiration to you for having done just that. It's the kind of fighting spirit we could all do with when the going gets tough. And I just hope like crazy I never have to do that again. The suicide ideation is probably the hardest part, especially when your venture is failing. How in the world can you dig yourself back out? And is it even worth it to go through the hustle again?